In 2023, Venice, Italy is going to start instituting a registration and fee system to be able to enter the city. But it may not apply to everyone. And I still have questions, so I'm doing this video now in the summer of 2022, knowing that many of you are planning a trip to Venice. I'm going to do an update because hopefully I'll get more information. I'm going to throw some information your way. And it's going to be a little mumble jumbled because it's not as clear as I would like it to be, and hopefully it will get more clear in the fall and as they look to introduce this. So hello again, I'm Joric. Welcome to Portugal and Beyond. I hope you're doing well. I like to make videos about Portugal, what it's like to move here and live here, and I also like to do a little side thing of European travel news because many of you that are looking to come here are looking to move and I'll say visit, not just move to Portugal, but visit many other countries in Europe. So that's kind of why I'm doing that. So this is Venice related for those of you that are checking it out. And I'm just going to start reading here a little bit what Venice is looking to do and why. And again, it's not going to be very comprehensive because some of this stuff I'm still not quite sure about. So here goes. Because of over-tourism, you've probably heard about that for years in Venice. They're looking to start this system up. So what it's looking at is that the entry fee will apply to day trippers. So those people that are not looking to stay the night in Venice. You're just going to go for the day, tool around, and then get out of the city. You would be paying, and you'll have to register in a system and then pay for that time. And that fee could be anywhere, it sounds like from 3 to 10 euros. I don't know if they finalized that gap, but it's also going to be dependent upon season, time of day, as well as season. If it's a high season and then there's the most amount of tourists that are going to be in Venice, they're going to charge more for a daily fee. It also will apply to Burano and Burano. So if you're going, well, what if we go to the other islands, check out some glassworks and things like that? It's going to apply to those too. Now, if you are staying in Venice, so you're going to be staying overnight in Venice, you don't have to pay this fee. It sounds like you still have to register in this, so almost like completing maybe a passenger locator form. You have to register with through the government website, but you won't have to pay a fee because you're already going to be paying a tourist tax by staying in Venice for whether it be one night or throughout your stay. Now, the day trippers, I think they're really focusing on just tourists because if you are a resident of the region, the Veneto region, which would be encompassing Venice and a little bit outside of Venice proper, if you're a student, so you would need to probably have student ID when you're registering on the Italian site. And then if you are visiting family members in Venice, then I believe you still would need to register, but they waive the fees in those cases. So again, that's where it's some people, but not all. As you can see, it's really focused on the tourist that is spending a day there and really no more time there. That's what they're trying to get, is just making sure that they're paying a little more for the time that they're spending. We have been to Venice, I will say thankfully, during the pandemic. It was not a ghost town, but it was as close to one as you could get. So we had Venice all to ourselves, and we planned it that way because we knew we've always wanted to go to Venice. It's always been packed. Gondolas after gondolas, it's like a traffic jam on some of the water routes. We decided to go. We could during the pandemic. We went just because we wanted to relax there and enjoy much of the architecture and the water and the scenery and the food without having to bump shoulder to shoulder with everyone. So now, as it's opening up, Venice is now becoming more packed again. So the fee, 3 to 10 euros a day, I don't think is a big deal, quite honestly. I don't know many people that are spending long periods of time in Venice anyway. It's usually maybe 2 to 3 days as you're traveling around greater Italy. But I wanted to make you aware of this. There are some more things like the how-tos. I believe you're going to end up getting a QR code on your phone, so as you get registered, you'll be able to show that. That shows that you've paid the fee that will allow you to get around Venice. What I'm also trying to figure out is, it sounds like at the train station, maybe at some of the water taxi areas, they're going to have police or people checking at the airport as well. I don't necessarily know how that process is going to work, unless they have some sort of automated system where everyone's going to have to show the QR code somewhere along the way. I don't know if they've worked out that process yet. Hopefully when I make an updated video, let's say November, December, leading into January, they'll have more of that stuff worked out. So, as always, thank you so much for checking out the channel. Please subscribe if you like my content about Portugal as well as European travel news. As always, enjoy your travels. Have a great day.